Well, just when you thought life couldn't get any better, Destiny Production shows up again. I gotta share this because this is so friggin' funny. Destiny, you're losing your minds. But I'm gonna play part of it. So I hope you can hear it.
You are attempting to answer people who are emailing you, people who are anti-Destiny, and you are attempting to be able to answer them as a figure who apparently has some answers, somebody who's obviously on YouTube. You've probably created quite a reputation for yourself, and you would like to obtain more of a reputation by
Okay, Destiny, you're wrong right there. Let's just see, because they're saying that I'm trying to build a name for myself. Bullshit. And that is in the 37 seconds into your video. You got the picture all wrong. Hell, you might want to go and look at some of my videos. Some of them don't have titles. The only reason I put any kind of a tag on anything is because you can't save it without a tag, but I don't even bother tagging my shit. And I'm a website designer, and I made a living getting things on the top of the search engine. So if I wanted to make a name for myself, you know what? The first thing I would have done is made sure my videos got top views. I kind of want a small channel because I love the communication. I love that openness. You know, where I have my opinions and everybody else has their opinions and we can go back and forth. And yeah, I block people that come swearing, call me, the kind of names that you guys do. I do block people that just come to fight, and there's a whole pile of shit. Voctor's group is one of them that just loves to fight, and I'm sorry. I like my group small and peaceful, so anybody that shows up, even if Destiny showed up, you won't get blocked as long as you're peaceful and you have an open mind and you communicate openly. But if you had any smarts going on there, you'd see that I ain't doing anything to gain a reputation for myself. If you actually watch some of my videos are more like my own personal diary. It's like you put information out there and see if you can follow your own information. That's what I'm doing. Like maybe give that a try because whatever you put out there, you're looking at your own reflection. So you need to look at your reflection and you'll probably get a little bit smarter. But I trust, without even listening to this video yet, because I'm listening to it as I make it, because as soon as I seen that first lie, I know your whole thing is full of shit, which is the same as Destiny Protection is all full of shit. Like, I'm going to continue on with this, because this is just so good.
by standing equal to the Destiny haters and saying, okay, look, I'm going to work towards answering your questions by making reference to the information that I have obtained throughout the years to be able to try and figure out what Destiny and Destiny Productions is all about. So your whole video, as we noticed with all Destiny hater videos, is based on assumptions. Where
Okay,
again,
you know what? First of all, go take a look at how many videos I produce, and let's figure out the percentage of how much it's on Destiny. You are hardly my focus. I the video that I put out about Destiny is a direct response of you guys blocking me because I asked you questions about love. You guys can't answer that. You block me. I'm blocked off every single one of your websites when I had something to say or questions to ask. But you gave me all the information as soon as you blocked me. You told me who you are. So you know what? I talk about shit. And so any video, any hater videos. I mean, if you were truly honest with yourself, which is, self honesty seems to be your thing, you would see that we live in a causal world. And if you're going to block people, people that were interested in joining your group but had some questions about it, and you go and block them, well, you know what? That causes people to write a video about you. And it probably isn't too complimentary. You probably see it as hate because hate is inside you. You are looking through hateful eyes if you were honest with yourself. I mean, you just put yourself too far up there. You ain't my center of my universe, that's for sure. Let's continue on.
Every single person basically takes key pieces of information that they've learned from other Destiny haters or that they've picked up from Destiny members' blogs, and then they go and say, well, because this person does this, there must be something fishy going on. Or because we cannot look into their financial records, there must be something weird going on. Now, throughout your video, you are doing the exact same thing that Destiny haters are doing, and now I will go into the specific points which I would like to give my perspective on.
So
In the
far, it's
beginning of
full of
your
shit.
interview, you referred to all the reading and gathering of knowledge and information that you have done in your lifetime, and you refer yourself to information that you have blocked or forgotten. By itself, you are referring to information that you cannot place into practical terms. You cannot place it into a livable structure for all people equally in this world to stop abusive situations. Therefore, you, as you have experienced yourself, kind of let the information go. You read about it, you let it go. In the end, all that you can do with your knowledge and information is you can again place it on the internet and share it with other people. What happens in the end is it's just knowledge information that goes around and around in circles. Some of it gets published into books, and other light worker or self-help type people will then read the books and again share the information. What happens here is that people tend to then, because none of it is placed into a practical structure that people can live, what happens eventually by you people just moving information around, you then call that real. You say, well,
Okay. Let's just see the difference between what you're doing and, oh, what I'm doing. You're spreading information. You're running around in circles. You can't build anything that everybody could live with. I mean, every single thing you just said about me, first of all, it's not true because I happen to see how it can be possible to build and use information to make real. But what is it you're doing? You got a failing cult. You got a bunch of people. You got more people saying your structure can't work, and you're trying to make something work that doesn't work, and you're going to call that real. There is nothing that you just said there that doesn't apply to yourself directly if you were self-honest with yourself. But self-honesty is not something you guys practice. Kind of interesting. So let's continue.
well, we don't actually know what to do with the world. We don't know what solutions can be implemented. All we have is this knowledge and information that gets passed around by everybody. Therefore, the knowledge and information itself must be real. Therefore, spirituality and whatever cause we are following by moving information around must be real. So that is the first point that you have here in your own words indicated that you are participating in, is simply taking in knowledge information, discarding it, not actually knowing what to do with it. Whereas
Excuse
at
me?
Destiny, what we are doing.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't know what to do with it? Are you friggin' nuts? Excuse me, but if I can heal some impossible illnesses, I'm pretty sure I know how to do with it. If I want to make anything happen, I know how to make it happen. So don't be presuming I don't know how to make shit happen, because I know how to make shit happen. As a matter of fact, I wanted bottled intentions to be popular in Google. I wanted the term to be widely popular. Oh, guess what? 9 million hits come up if you go and search bottled intentions. That wasn't there a few years ago. Hmm, that was my intention, and I knew what to do with it, and I built it. I got a long life history of being able to create what everybody else thought was impossible, I can make happen within 2 weeks. So I think you're full of shit there about what I can and cannot do. But you go fill full of yourself and think, let's hear what you do.
Is we are taking information and we are dismantling it. We are looking at the construct of how, in the first place, knowledge and information was created by people. What purpose does it serve? Is it there to alleviate pain, fear? Is it there to give people a specific personality? Is it there to make you feel better about yourself? You know, what is the reason for any piece of information to have been formed in the first place? Then we go and we say, look, that's all nice and everything. It sounds very nice, like beautiful spiritual terms and enlightenment and all that information sounds very nice, but cannot be lived in this world, in this capitalist system where people are being abused every day. That information cannot be used and cannot be placed into an actual structure that will stop pain and suffering and abuse. So we, first of all, say, is knowledge information valid? Can it be used? Yes, no. If not, discard it, let it go, and let's work on actual solutions. Okay. Now, the next point that you mention is that Bernard Pullman stole ideas from other people. First of all, Bernard Pullman never said that he came up with things like self-forgiveness and writing. Okay? What he did say is that anything that has been termed self-forgiveness has always only been self-forgiveness within making oneself more acceptable to the system. It has always been about forgiving others. One never fully self-forgives yourself because you are always just trying to survive. So you are trying to survive within, say, for example, an abusive relationship, or within not having money, or within having to prostitute yourself for money or work a dead-end job for money, and people's experiences become what it is because of that, and then they try and apply self-forgiveness. Now what we're saying is that let's look at changing the world system as it is, which places people in these stressful situations where you actually have no choice but to survive. At the same time, we are saying let's actually forgive self for everything that you've ever accepted about yourself as a definition that is not equal in one to one's physical body. Here, in other words, we've accepted ourselves as a mind concept. Everything that happens in the mind, I'm powerful, I'm spiritual, I am of some higher purpose. That's everything that we've created in the mind, and through that creates separation and points of wanting to separate ourselves from other people, because what do? We eventually think we are more special, we are different. And through that, we at Destiny are saying, let's stop these self-definitions that exist only in the mind through the tools of self-honesty and self-writing and self-forgiveness to get back to the one point of all being able to live here in this physical reality equally, which means let's make sure everybody has a dignified life where they have food, water, and a roof over their heads. So
Okay. Okay. First of all, if you're going to start off with this, oh, nice, rosy picture, why do you block people? If they ask a question, why do you block people? Because blocking people is not in alignment with you, with what you just said. Okay? Because it sounds like you want me to keep my mouth shut while you're allowed to talk. You want everybody else to just be quiet while you talk. Kind of separates yourself from everybody else. Kind of not making anything equal. And the self-forgiveness, oh, you're forgiving the world, not yourself. That's self-honesty. Um, hey, look at, I can forgive you for blocking me, but you got to be a little bit honest with yourself that you're creating most of the shit. Um, I'm running out of time. This is like 15 minutes just about, but I can honestly say that your ego is making a lot of assumptions. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me or what I can or cannot do. But I kind of know a little bit more than what you guys are talking about, which is why I can kind of point out your bullshit to you, but you don't want to listen to it. You want to think you're right no matter how wrong you are, and that's the example of abuse. You don't know how to make something work. Otherwise, it would work and nobody would hate you. But you want people to hate you. You're doing everything you can to get people to hate you. Why?